I am on your left. Do you hear me? Now I am on your right.
فيديو جديد على قناة ايرز فيجن، واهلا وسهلا فيكم. بهذا البارت بدي اكمل Paladin of the Sky. طبعا اخر اشي وصلنا انه سايمون او سليمان انضم للفريق وبعتذر على صوتي بس مريض حاليا، مشان هيك تأخرت في التسجيل، فراح احاول ما احكي كتير وخلينا نبلش.
Now look. I should explore the druggies hideout further. Slice with night raw panic. You are in statistic shock. You are in dinner time restaurant.
شلون؟ اي هون.
Slice cross.
مش المفروض هون؟
I should explore the druggies hideout further. Q. Recreation.
اوكي. بيلي اند بابز بير بار لازم اروح.
Billy and Buck. Druggie.
غيرت صوت انا اللي بحكي لانه هيك عجبني صوت الاولد مان هذا، ان شاء الله يكون مناسب للقصة.
You are in druggie hideaway F2. Arrow.
طيب اول اشي بعتذر على السعال المستمر، بس على الاغلب انه راح تسمعوه طول الفيديو. خليني اسيب.
Select bag. Saving game. Select.
احتياط.
Billy and Bob's Beer Bar. Press. Select now.
توقعت. نسيت انه هذا منتشر على كل الحيط. روح يا زلمة. ايه
Drug factory.
هي أنا رجعت مش المفروض نروح على الفاكتوري، لازم يعني قبل ما نفوت دخلة التليبورت الطويل هاد في لازم نروح على شمال، فودينا الطريق لهذا المكان.
You are in Halfling Destruction Movement HQ.
Halfling Destruction Movement HQ.
Saving game. Select. Ross found a galactic dust. Everyone's health. Would you saving game? The door is locked. It won't budge.
لازم ادور على key fragments. طيب بس خليني اتاكد من هاي الشغله.
Lucky gambler. Lucky. Simon has increased to level 51.
بس انه راح اسرع الفيديو لحتى الاقي الكي فراجمنتس كلها بعدين نفوت على الباب. بس اتاكد. وين يا عمي لازم نروح؟ مين؟
Ross has increased to level 76. Ross, Lucky, Ross.
يعني مطول ايه، بدي اسرع الفيديو اعرف وين لازم نروح وبرجع لكم.
It's a long way to the escape pods from here. I'm sure you're going to die, but I must quicken your death.
طبعا كان لازم محل ما ضليتني ماشي أخذني الطريق لهون أوكي.
Halfling assassin has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice. Slice with Ross slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 139 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Ross, dealing 15 damage. Select
1192%.
بدي أشتغل معك. نايف مش عبالي أسوي.
Slice with
Dragon Scrolls.
Ross slices half select slice with slice with knife. 6%. Ross halfling assassin defeated.
يلا باي.
Ross has gained 3,000. Kelly has increased to level 59. Strength has increased. Gabriel has increased to level. Strength has increased. Shauna has. Strength has. Ross has received 300 coins. Ross found a key fragment.
توقعت. طيب لازم اقتلهم كلهم واخذ الكي فراجمنتس، فراح اختصر عليكم كل هاي المهمة واجمع كل الكي فراجمنتس وبعدين بروح للباب. فنراكم خلال جزء من ثانية.
The door is locked. You use the key fragments to unlock the door. Okay everyone, search the area, I said. There is no need of that, a soft haunting melodious voice said. This space is small, and I perceive that I am the only one here whom you could be looking for. My name is Reinzina, second in command of the Halfling Roundup operation. Hi, I said, a bit disconcerted. Where's Pierre? I am under direct orders from our most kind leader to not reveal his location, she replied gently.
ما شاء الله مخلصة، عميلة مخلصة بكامل قوتها العقلية.
I suppose I could feel free to ignore the rule. Unfortunately, I have no reason to help you, and I do have a reason to help Pierre. What could we do to make it worth your while? Shauna asked. Take power, she said.
اوكي فهمت.
Power is the electricity which courses through our veins. Power is the medicine which heals all wounds. But I dare say power is not something you can offer me. No, Shauna replied. But I am more powerful than you, and everyone in my group is also.
والله استفرجيك سايمون اخليه يخبط على صباحك.
She laughed a laugh which both sounded bitter and soothing at the same time. You are funny, Miss Shauna. What, your mouth hangs agape? Have I startled you with my knowledge? Miss Shauna, I am paid to know things. Ignoring this, Shauna continued. We will prove our power over you, Shauna said. The simple fact that you have knowledge does not make you powerful. The idea that knowledge can be turned into power only works under certain circumstances. This is not one of them. Very well, if we must stoop to such child's play, let us battle and let us finish with just one of us standing. Reinzina sighed.
Yeah.
Simon will be battling, I suppose.
Yeah.
Come on, show me your power, Simon. Show me. Reinzina has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice.
I will show you and I will kill you right now.
Use a Draxocat Final Oblivion. Base power 900.
تعالي ها. Yeah.
Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 120 damage.
Hello. Ah!
Select your move. Roll dice. 100%. Slice with knife. Roll. Use a dragon. Select Final Oblivion. Base power.
هاي احلى ضربة، اشي مرتب. شو قد راح يضربها هلا؟
Simon casts a perfect Final Oblivion, dealing 1 damage.
بالله؟
Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 11 damage. Select your move. Roll dice. Defend.
Defend.
Simon crouches into a defensive stance. Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 5 damage. Select your move. Roll dice.
طيب slice with knife.
Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 13 damage. Select your move. Roll dice. 60%. G.
Yeah. طيب.
Slice with Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 14 damage. Select your move. Roll dice. 40%.
1600
Slice with defend. Use a Simon crouches into a defensive stance. Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 6 damage. Select your move. 40%. Slice. Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Reinzina attacks Simon, dealing 13 damage. Select your 100%.
لا.
G.
عملت.
Use final.
تعالي اخبط على صباح، تعالي. رينزينا. رزينة بدي اسميها.
I know.
Simon casts a perfect final oblivion, dealing 1966 damage.
مو افترض انها تموت.
Rhinzina attacks Simon, dealing 18 damage. Select your move.
100%
1618
1618
of 1820 H.
طيب انتظري قليلا.
Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 211. Rhinzina attacks Simon, dealing 28 damage. Select your
100%
use a final oblivion. Base.
جرب هالشغلة.
Simon cast. Rhinzina attacks Simon, dealing 31. Select your defend.
هلا بنعمل هيك.
Simon crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzina attacks Simon, dealing 17 damage. Select your move.
100%
Simon rolled a 42, but the attack seemed to have no effect. Rhinzina, select your move.
100
Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 204 damage. Rhinzina attacks Simon.
صرنا.
Rhinzina, seeing that she had no hope of victory, casts a spell which causes her to explode with the force of a miniature bomb.
يب.
The force of the explosion deals massive damage. The force of the explosion. Press. Select now. Okay. There is. Rhinzina has.
بدها تسحب 3 مرات بعدين بدها تضرب ضرب.
Use a dragon strikes. Final oblivion. Base
نطير
power.
الهيلث أول.
Simon can right. Select your move.
18%
G. Use a dragon strike. Final oblivion.
اتوقع اني ما سويته صح.
Rhinzina attacks Simon, dealing 109 damage.
هي اول مرة.
Select your move. Slice with you. Final oblivion. Cancer. Select slice with
ما راح
knife.
اغلب حالي.
Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzina attacks. Select your
80%
slice with Simon. Rhin. Select
60%
slice Simon. Rhin. Select
40%
slice Simon. Rhinzina
لا
attacks.
راح تسحب.
Select your
100%
G. Slice Simon. Rhin. G.
آخر مرة.
Select
100%
G. Slice with Simon. Rhin. Select your move. Slice Simon. Rhin. Select your defend.
هسا defend.
Simon crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzina attacks. Select your defend.
Command defend.
Simon crouch. Rhin. Select your defend.
Command
Simon.
defend.
Rhin. Rhinzina, seeing that she had no hope of victory, casts a spell which causes her to explode with the force of a miniature bomb.
هيك ما خسرنا.
Unfortunately for Rhinzina, you were prepared and leaped out of the way of the small explosion, the shockwave tossing you against the wall. Rhinzina defeated.
رزينة defeated.
Simon has gained 10,000 experience points. Simon has increased to level 77. Strength has increased by 0. Simon has received 6,000 coins. She is dead, I said, triumphantly. No, she's not. It's just a trick, Shauna said. Good, we need to ask her questions, I said. After that explosion, she can't be up for more battling. She slowly opened her eyes. I failed, she moaned.
اخ لو عندي صوت. ما عنديش صوت بنت. مش مشكلة.
I failed to defeat you. I failed to serve the global society. Tell us where Pierre is, I yelled angrily. Very well, she sighed. I have no reason not to.
والله انك مرتبة هسه.
My death is close at hand. Her breaths became more labored, as if to add to this fact. He's in cabin 87.
87.
Her intake of air began to become even more difficult. Ryanzina, Simon asked. Yeah, Ryanzina replied.
What?
Your speech about power, Simon said. It seems, well, it seemed to me as if you were suffering from something in your past maybe. You speak of power being the medicine to heal all wounds.
صح.
I just want to know what happened to you to make you power hungry.
انقطعت الكهرباء عليه وهي صغيرة.
It's more than greed, I can sense it. But her eyes now rolled back in her head, and she breathed her last
breath.
Well, we got the information, I said after a moment. We should really hurry there and finish business. They were all silent. You know, Ross, we're not going to make it, Shauna said softly. We're going to die just like her soon. All of the escape pods have been used up by now, surely. And if we keep chasing after Pierre, we'll definitely die, without a doubt. We have no hope. Well, we can take down the jackass who... What's the point, Ross? Shauna snapped. We're all going to die, and so is Pierre. Why can't you see that? Does it really matter if we're the ones to kill him? Does it really? I fell silent. I'm not doing it for me. If you think I'm doing this for me, then you're wrong, Shauna, I retaliated. Colda fooled me, she said under her breath. I'm not endangering all of our lives to play the hero, I snapped. Why not? You always did when we were kids, she bit back. I was a child then, I hurled at her. None of the issues then were remotely life-threatening. Then who are you doing it for, us? She said angrily.
For my dad and for the whole world.
Everyone on this ship is going to die anyway. Pierre has just as much chance of escape as we do, and that is 1,000,000 to none. So, who the hell are you playing the hero for this time? Gabriel, I said softly.
Yeah. عشان أم جمال.
And Lucy.
قولوا.
Gabriel really cared about his mother. That's the goal he told the creature back at the sanctuary.
Yeah, صح.
His mother was his life.
And she died, so he wants to die.
And we didn't let him fulfill his goal because we were too busy thinking about ours. And we lost a dear friend, Lucy here. It will do us all good to face the man who caused us so much grief.
Yes.
Because no matter how you look at it, Pierre is responsible for all of this, all of it. If Gabriel survives, he'll never know if Pierre died. He'd always wonder if he could have done something. Calmer now, Shauna spoke. Like Crowdclaw. I said.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess. You don't want the same sort of pain that you suffer to befall Gabriel, Shauna said gently. I lost so much of my life plotting revenge of Stella McCoy, I mumbled. So much time wasted. And she was guiltless the whole time. Gabriel doesn't need to spend his whole life imagining what he would do to his mother's killer if he ever found him. Besides, I think this is the trial of trials I have to go through, the one I was told about.
Yes.
Shauna's spirit was with me in heaven, but her earthly brain did not contain the events. I knew this, but still I said these things. She didn't comment on the fact I was spouting gibberish. Instead, she gently grabbed my arm and we set off towards Pierre's cabin.
Balla.
You are in Halfling Destruction Movement HQ2. Saving game. Select. Simon found 25 healing potions.
ايه معقولة ما في حاجة ثانية؟ لا ما في شيء ثاني. طيب ذكرني من وين اجينا. هي طيب راح اسرع الفيديو لحتى نوصل عند كابن. حلو كابن ايش 87. لما نوصل عند كابن 87 او لا هاي خليها لبعدين. طيب ماشي بس اوصل عند كابن 87 بكون فكرت لهذاك الوقت اذا انه احكي او لا. طيب هلا هو حاليا احنا وصلنا عند كابن 87 تمام، بس ما راح افوت. السؤال القوي هلا بقدر اروح على الهيفن واخذ ستيلا تمام. فقبل ما اسجل البارت الجاي اللي هو بارت 12 يا ريت لو واحد يحط لي كومنت اقتل سايمون اقتل بيير بدون ستيلا وبعدين ارد كمان مرة اقتله مع ستيلا ولا لا. شو رأيكم؟ احكوا لي بالكومنت او اكتبوا بالكومنت. بس على اساسه انا بسجل البارت الجاي.
select an option bag. Saving. Select exit. Yes.
فلهون بكون خلص الفيديو و برجع لكم بالفيديو الجاي.